both writing and performing this show, it has helped me come to more of a place of peace about the inevitable tragedy of love and life. Maybe things won't be okay, but that's okay, and they can be okay between here and there. My name is BenDeLaCreme. I'm here in P-Town right now running my solo show called Ready to Be Committed.
This says that people have been trying to figure out what love means for centuries and that no one can agree. Let me tell you about it.
My show this year is inspired by my partner proposing to me. The engagement itself, the proposal, was a complete surprise, and both something that sort of manifested childhood dreams of mine that as a queer person I never necessarily thought I'd have when I was young. This is Gus, who is my partner of 4 years and my fiance of several months, however long ago January was.
I think the thing that both of us have really talked about being grateful for in the other person is that we found somebody who can handle our particular brand of crazy, and do so with a lot of humor. And I think that I would say that that's our secret.
I know that I feel loved by Gus because he is committed every day to figuring out how we are going to be the best partners to each other. And that kind of dedication is really, really difficult to anything, let alone another human being. My childhood was very difficult. I was a very, very overtly queer kid from a very young age. My mom passed away when I was 13, and she was really sort of my lifeline. She was the person who made me feel that it was okay to be who I was. So I was sort of plunged into a difficult time in my life where I had no outside voices saying that who I was okay, despite the fact that I was very, very different from all the people around me. I've realized as an adult that I've always sort of had a deep-seated fear of truly committing to one person, because as a child I had to watch my father struggle with my mom's death, and his sense of mourning and loss is something that really influenced my ability to get and stay close for fear of going through that same thing. There was something inside of me that I don't know where it came from that had a small glimmer of, I hesitate to even say hope. It was maybe there's something out there. As a writer and as an art maker, I get to use this character who is optimistic and upbeat almost to a fault, where she doesn't want to look at the negative, and I get to use her as a way to make the audience look at more difficult things.
Okay, well, no one cares if you're happy. Weddings are not about being happy. Weddings are about starving yourself to fit in your dress, inviting ugly family members to make you look better, and making everyone think that you're happy. Listen, I really hate to disappoint you.
A lot of queens have drag mothers who sort of teach them how to perform or how to do their makeup and sort of help form their style. I personally did not have one. I just pieced it all together myself. So when I first saw Varla when I was 18, it was like her style and her approach to drag that really resonated with me. She really informed how I did drag. And so years later, after we befriended each other, she started referring to me as her adopted drag daughter and started referring to herself as my drag mother, which was a really special thing. And it's nice to have that family. Well, let's drink.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Another show.
Yeah. Of some sort, with some qualifier.
Well, it's so interesting because people who know you from television probably, you didn't do what you do on stage on television. They have no idea what you do. I think probably confused at the first, what are they getting? Oh my God, she's not lip syncing and taking dollar bills. Nothing that there's anything wrong with that, but it's not what you do. So I think it takes time for people to even figure that out.
I feel like I learned this from watching you, is making it really dumb at the top, you know? Like, I
God,
feel like
yes.
all the stupidest jokes
Wigs
come
and
at the
weenie
beginning.
jokes. Yeah, a little toilet humor at the top, and then you can sneak it in because you gotta get their attention. And especially here, people are so drunk. Cheers.
I discovered drag and I said, oh, this is who I am. This is my calling. I do consider it something spiritual and something sacred. I really think that drag is bigger than just performance. I can't believe the life that I get to live. And when I think about going back in time and telling that 13-year-old me, like, oh my God, if you stick it out, this is the life you're gonna get. You know, now I get the opportunity to say that to a generation of 13-year-old me's. BenDeLaCreme is the best of me, distilled into a fictional character who can be all good qualities.